Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Kinfolk Farm. Appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out our channel. We're out here in the garden doing a real quick check and wanting to let you guys know that the alarm we bought to get these deer out of here it just hadn't worked. It has not worked at all. As a matter of fact, I think it's attracted more deer. There are deer tracks absolutely everywhere you look. They are just everywhere. The whole place is just littered with deer tracks everywhere. The alarm we bought, that solar alarm, maybe I need more than one. I got 2 more coming. They haven't got here yet. But I had so many comments with you guys saying use Irish Spring, and I've seen it on videos. And we're so busy all the time. I don't hardly go doing any grocery shop. I don't do a lot of grocery shopping. Well, my son-in-law finally bought us some Irish Spring, and I'm gonna put it to the test. I cut up 4 bars. And I have spread them all in the woods over here. I've thrown them all out through the garden. There's a road right down through here. I took it down that road. I went along the edge of the garden. I mean, I threw a bunch in the corn. Not sure how it will affect my plants. I don't actually think it will. But, I mean, my corn is looking great. And I know these guys are just waiting. They're just waiting for that corn to get just right. I need to get in here and do some weeding. This stuff is getting so tall. But we're also under attack from something else. Stick around. We're going to go out here in the muscadines and I'll show you what else is tearing us apart. Okay guys, we're over here at the muscadine vine. Let me show you what we're having problems with over here with the muscadines. You see those guys walking around everywhere? The Japanese beetle, just a huge problem for a grower. But what we're going to do is we're going to put out some beetle traps for these things. I got some awesome beetle traps. Stick around. We're going to put these things together, put up some traps. They are absolutely devastating to your muscadine plants, especially for your new muscadines. Once you get full-grown muscadines that are 2 or 3, 4 years old, they'll eat up your leaves and really cause a lot of damage. But for your new muscadines that are trying to get down the wire, what they do is, say for instance, this is the vine that you were trying to get down the wire. See that little growth right there? That's where your growth's coming from, and they'll just keep shooting out. Well, what they do is come and eat the tip. Now it stops your growth. So now you're having to wait for something inside that little V right there. You're having to wait for that to resprout and start another vine, and they'll eat that. So what they do is they continuously stop the growth. Once you pull that tip off of that vine, it quits growing. It'll start growing out as a bush instead of going down the wire like you want it to. And so Japanese beetles are just horrible on your muscadine plants. So stick around. I'm gonna put some of these traps together. We're going to hang these jokers up and see how effective they are on these Japanese beetles. These are the Spectracide Bag-a-Bug Japanese beetle traps. You order them right off of Amazon. They're not expensive whatsoever. But they are very, very effective. We used these last year and they were absolutely awesome. But this year I want to try something different. Everybody says not to put them in your garden or in your vineyard, for the fact it draws the beetles to the vineyard, to the traps, and draws them to your plants. Well, last year we put them way out here, way away, trying to draw everything away. I believe we could have caught a lot more if we'd have put them closer in. My theory is to bring them in closer. I'm thinking they'll work better in closer. It may draw some more in, but heck, they're already in here. They're already in here, and I'm wanting to catch the ones that are eating my plants, because last year we were catching them way out, away from the garden and all that, but we'd go in the bean tunnel and shake that bean tunnel and it would be an absolute cloud of, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of beetles that would come out. And we were just thinking if we put it in the garden, we would probably catch, even if we caught 50% of those, that would be way better than what we were doing last year. So this year we're going to move them a lot closer into the garden and see if we have better results. All right, when you get these traps, you open them up, they're super, super, super easy to build. Super easy to build. They come with 2 little flaps. You just sort of insert them together. They come with a cord to tie them together. And what I do is they got little holes. They got little holes that you can stick them through. Little twisty tie. Put them together and twist them together. That's the way I do it. Of course, I'm a typical man. I haven't read any directions whatsoever, but we put these together last year and they work great. And they come with 2 bags. Apparently that you can catch enough to where you need 2 bags. Last year we didn't. Like I said, last year we had them way out in the garden, but this year we're going to put them directly in the garden just to see if they do any better. Because our plant, I just showed y'all a little 1-foot section. The whole vineyard is covered with these things, and I'm kicking myself for not being on it a lot quicker. It's got 4 little holes, and it's a pain in the butt. It's got 4 little holes that hook to the bag, 4 holes in the bag and 4 little hooks. And you just sort of pull them down on those, and that's it. The bugs will hit this plastic and fall down into the bag. And once they get in this little sleeve, they can't climb out because it's so slippery. It also comes with a bait. It comes with a little bait. I'll show you how to use this. And let me tell you, I don't have any gloves on, which is fine. I wash my hands real good. But I actually put 2 of these up last week in the garden. And this stuff smells absolutely, it smells absolutely horrible. It smells real medicine-y. In fact, I'm not exactly sure how to explain how it smells, but it is super strong, and it draws these beetles in like crazy. So you may not want to get it on your hand. Not sure how healthy it is for you, but what you do is you just slide it. They got these little holes. I mean, this smells horrible. I can already smell it. But I just slide them. I can get it in there, I'll show you. But basically, now thinking about it, it probably smells like one of those urinal cakes. But it just slips right in there, and it doesn't go anywhere, and it doesn't seem to wear out, and it lasts for a long, long time. So I think we're going to tie this one maybe over there to that pear tree. I think we'll put this one on that pear tree right there. There's a limb hanging down. We'll hang it right there, and the vineyard, as you can see, the vineyard's right there. So we'll put one there, put another one over there at the corner post. We're going to put 3 out in this vineyard real quick. Okay guys, we put one on the chicken coop to cover this side of the vineyard. Like I said, we got one there, and then over here in the corner we put one on the fence post. I'll walk y'all through and just show you guys. Look, they're just absolutely everywhere. They're everywhere. The camera don't do it justice. You just see them on every plant. Look at that. I like to grab them and squish them. There's one flying around right there. They just, yeah. You can shake these vines and just watch them fly off everywhere. I like to stir them up a little bit. You can see them, well y'all can't see them, but you can just see them going all over. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And I will be spraying this year to beat these things back. For the fact that I invest a ton of money in these plants, a ton of time. Guys, y'all don't realize you don't just buy the plant. You have to buy every fence post. You have to buy every 9-gauge wire, thousands of feet of 9-gauge wire, irrigation. You got to buy all the T-posts. It's tons and tons of money for these stupid bugs to come here. So I will be spraying these this year to beat these guys back, because it is absolutely ridiculous. But I put another one on that fence post. I got one on the chicken coop, and I got one on that pear tree right there. So stick around. We're gonna run up here to the garden real quick. I want to see how they've done up there in the garden. We put 2, I got 1 extra I want to put in the garden, but I put 2 up there the other day just before the rains came in. We got another huge storm. It's that tropical storm coming up. We're gonna run up here to the garden and see how they're working in the garden. All right guys, I'm gonna hang this one right here. This is a bunch of stuff we want to run through this is a bunch of stuff that we actually just cut off the property. We've been storing it instead of burning it. We've been trying to save it, and we'll get a grinder one day and grind all that stuff up, turn it into some mulch. But I don't have one down on this lower end, so I figured I'd put that one down there. The lower end of our muscadines. And I'll see, look at them in there. And they're just tucked in them leaves. I give them a little squish. But they're just absolutely, look at this. 3 of them right there. Look at there, it's craziness. Absolutely insane. And that's my shortest vine. All these long ones are my shortest row. But I actually put one right there next to the, oh, I'm gonna forget the name of all this stuff. They tear up my fruit salad trees. They just tear them guys up. They grow peaches and nectarines and all kind of stuff there. A bunch of grafted trees. Check out our gem corn. Our gem corn is going gangbuster. Look at that gem corn. It is doing beautiful. Such a fast growing corn. Put one right here just a week ago, and it is full up to about here. It's caught a bunch. It's caught a bunch. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll go check the other one. I put that one there, and I put another one on that apple tree right there. And look at the watermelons. Every hole has got watermelons coming up. I'll give y'all a quick garden update while we're walking. These are all the orange watermelons, about from here-ish down. All these orange watermelons. They are going great. Now these are a week behind. We planted this upper half 1 week, planted lower half the 2nd week. So these are all a week behind. Look at these. We'll start putting blood meal on these pretty soon. Pretty soon. Start putting blood meal on them. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. They're doing so good. I don't see one hole out here that don't have watermelons in it. The squash, look at this. Man, this got to go now. Look at that. That is an absolute beast. Zucchini, oh my gosh, Travis. I got to go to work in a minute. I got to get Travis out here. It's about the storm. We got the huge storm coming. Look at that. That's a big boy. Things are going great. Look at these guys. They're doing great. 3 Stooges. They're doing great. But look at this one. This thing here has got some bugs in it. Yeah, that one's about to there. It's doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It's got a bunch of beetles in there. They come up to get that bait. They fall down inside. And they can't climb back up. They can't climb back up. Our apple trees. We've got a couple of apples. Well, it's actually like a pear. These were given to us by Ison Nursery. They give us a few. That one got, I think it got over fertilized because the pigs we had last year, this was their bathroom. And they used the bathroom right here, and I think all that water would wash downhill, and I think that killed them. Because that one there is doing great. This one's doing pretty good, but that one died. But guys, appreciate y'all checking out our video. I just want to make a quick video letting you know the alarm is not working in the garden down there, so we may, that was just a spur of the moment garden, hoping we could get some stuff growing. We're still going to stay on the defensive to keep these deer out because I have OCD and I won't be able to stop. Maybe next year we can put up a high chicken wire like we got here. We got a nice high chicken wire, but God, it's so expensive. We may run some electric fence because I have tons of electric wire. I just need to buy another charger. I may buy another charger and we may just run electricity out there. I think that'd probably be the best way to go. But this was one of them spur of the moment gardens. We didn't even think that we were going to grow one this year. Look at these cucumbers. Are you kidding me? We have got so many cucumbers. It is outrageous. All those yellow flowers loaded with honeybees. The squashes, everything is going crazy. I gotta go to work. I'm gonna get Travis to get out here and get all this stuff. Our birdhouse gourds, look at these guys. And we planted 4 holes, but only 2 took. The 2 in the middle took. This one here's about to get out of sight. About to get a little outrageous on this. We need to get that one to trellis up. But they are just doing great. The tomatoes, everything's doing great. We've been getting rain every other day or so, and it's just, we haven't had to water anything. I know I get off track. Look here. Look at my little blueberries. Let's get some of these while we're talking. They're not quite ready, but I gotta have some. But guys, yeah, the garden siren's not working. Hopefully the Irish Spring will work. Hopefully the beetle traps will work. And yes, last couple of years I was all organic on the organic kick. And that's great. But I have invested too much money not to be spraying and keeping up with my muscadines. Out here, we don't spray anything in our garden and all that. But to get these muscadines up, you just got to stay on top of it. And I know everybody will have 1,000 different ways of doing this and doing that, but we won't spray come berry time, or grape time. But just to get them up, because I got so many that haven't made it the length of the wire yet. For the fact they got cut off last year, now they're doing the same thing again this year. But I know I can ramble on, guys. Thank y'all so much. Nice bell peppers. Nice big bell pepper under there. Look at that. See that? Yeah, thank you guys so much for checking out our channel. Look at that spaghetti squash. Just growing everywhere. There's a little extra garden update. Thank y'all so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. I love you guys to death. If you're not subscribed, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Share this video with your friends. Let everybody know about Kinfolk Farm. We're having a lot of fun out here. We're going to be going live again Friday. Hopefully this video will be up before then. We're going live again Friday, setting up, getting ready to process our chickens. This is the last week for our chickens. We're going to set up for those guys, go live then. If anybody wants to come in and ask us a bunch of questions about all the stuff we're doing out here, we would love to hang out with you guys. Until then, I will see y'all on the next video. Love y'all to death. See ya.